doing a Buldak spicy ramen recipe. So it's my first time cooking it, so I don't know which one to do first. We got 3 different flavors to choose from today. We have the Buldak spicy ramen cheese flavor. We have the carbonara flavor, and then we have the traditional flavor. I was told that these are really spicy, so I'm excited to get into this and see, what's in store for us. Okay, so I'm gonna grab something real quick, but then we will decide which one we're gonna do. All right, just kidding. All right, we don't have it. Anyways, so I'm thinking maybe we just start off with the original one. So that looks the best. Okay, but we also have some extra ingredients that we're going to use to make this better. So we also tonight have enoki mushrooms. We have our green onions. We have bok choy. Isn't that crazy? We got a huge tub of bok choy for $2.06. We went to the Asian food market down the street. And then, of course, we got some sesame seeds we're going to be seasoning, decorating it with. I don't think really sesame seeds have too much of a flavor. I got some water boiling over here, so we're going to actually make some hard-boiled eggs to go with our ramen. So that's boiling right now. And then we have our soup water getting ready. So I'm gonna turn that one on. It says we need, the directions say add noodles to into 20 ounces of boiling water and cook for 5 minutes. It says please remain 8 tablespoons of water, add the sauce and stir fry for 30 seconds. And then you're supposed to add the flakes, stir well, and serve. Seems pretty straightforward. So let's open this bad boy up and see what we got. Hey guys, if you're just joining, we are cooking Buldak ramen today. Ooh. So I'm used to the Maruchan, the regular ramen that they have. I'm not used to this new stuff. Crap, right away you can see that it's so much more intricate. Sorry, the noodles look better, not intricate. The noodles just look better than the normal ramen that you get from like the which one's the Maruchan ones? Like these ones right here. These ones, they're kind of like small and I don't know. These other noodles are very, very a lot bigger and they look a lot better. But if you're new here, and you like these type of videos, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. We are cooking Buldak ramen tonight. So it's the first time. I heard it was really spicy, so we're gonna try that out. But yeah, we got 2 different packets in here. This looks like some chili flakes. And this looks like, just normal ramen seasoning. Huh, that's interesting. It's liquid, it's not powder. Huh, cool. So, oh yeah, obviously we have to stir fry it. Okay, so we're gonna put this to the side. We're gonna get all of our veggies washed up. We have bok choy, we have enoki mushrooms, and then we have green onions. So let's go with the bok choy first. Just another thing about these enoki mushrooms. These are, if you're looking to like make some Chinese food or some kind of soup, this is great for it. These enoki mushrooms, at least in my personal opinion, are delicious. They're great. We just went to this crazy hot pot restaurant. It was like 35 bucks, all you can eat. They give you a tablet, you just hit all the buttons and they just keep bringing the food. But these were a part of that and I was so glad because these are amazing and just got to eat a bunch of them. So we're gonna wash these off real quick. We're only gonna use a few of them because we're only making 1 bowl of soup, but then we will get everything going. Okay, well, we only need 1 or 2. Let's see here. That should be enough, hey? That should be plenty. I'll wash this off real quick and then we will get going. How's everyone doing tonight? How's everyone doing tonight? It's a wonderful Sunday in Wisconsin. Here we go. I don't think you really cut up bok choy or these mushrooms. The only thing we're gonna have to chop are these. Looks like our water's starting to boil, so we'll get the eggs ready. I'm only gonna make like 2 of these guys because I don't think you necessarily need a whole lot of eggs. I'll have 1 left in the carton. So are eggs expensive for everyone else, or is it just here? Lakers in 5. What are you adding to it? Yeah, we are making Buldak spicy ramen tonight. Should have been a cowboy. Okay, so we got our eggs. I'll take you guys over there. Put the noodles, cook, dehydrated veggies, and discard the water. Finally, add the sauce mix. Okay, cool. Oh, it's not soup. This is more of like a stir fry. Huh? It does say stir fry. So, well, if it's a stir fry, we're gonna make like a weird kind of thing today. Whatever. So we got our water boiling here. So let's see if we can get a spoon. We're gonna boil for right around 8 minutes. You don't want to go too long, otherwise the eggs will be all just too overboiled. I think there's a thin line. I want it like soft boiled, but not runny. You know. Double it and give it to the next person, CEO. I don't play Fortnite. I play Marvel Rivals. That's my game. All right, so we got our stuff in. We got to set a timer. So 6:59. All right, we'll call it 7. So in 8 minutes, we will pull these guys out. Turn the heat up just a hair. And we have our soup almost boiling back here. Our water almost boiling back there. We have everything pretty much prepped. We're going to open the mushrooms. I think we're gonna do it. How should we do this? I think I put the mushrooms into the water and boil those for a little bit with a bok choy. This is like the first time I've made like this. And then we'll cook the ramen. We'll pull them out and we'll cook the ramen, and then we'll throw these back in at the end. Let's try that. Word. How you guys doing tonight? Ooh. Okay, no, we're not putting that in. Just kidding, I am gonna cut some of this off. Looks a little weird. Okay, where is my knife? Okay, cool. But we are gonna put a whole ton of this stuff. I should wash this first. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I should have been a cowboy. All right. So now we're gonna dump these guys in. Appreciate the subscribes. Thank you. Everything helps. I'm just a guy who likes to cook. I'm not a chef or anything like that. But we can all make good looking stuff. Even if you don't know how to cook, you can just watch videos on YouTube and people will show you different things. And then you can kind of take from people's videos what not to do sometimes as well. So, ooh. Oh. Let's have an interesting smell to them. I'm not a huge fan of that, but I love the mushrooms, so we're gonna make them anyways. So we got our eggs going, got our mushrooms cooking. We're gonna put this bok choy in. We're just gonna let it all boil together for like a minute or two. And then we're gonna take it out and put our ramen in. I wonder how spicy this is. Has anyone ever tried it before? I'm a big fan of spice, but I know that some of these ramens can like just go overboard. So I'm hoping it's not too crazy. I saw that they had a 2x spicy or 2x heat on one of these packages. I didn't get that one. Maybe we'll do that next time if this one's not that bad. That's a really pungent smell. Not, I don't like that. Here we go. All right, so what are we at? We're at 3 minutes and 18 seconds on these things. If you overcook them, they don't taste as well. They got to be like not runny in the middle, but like solidified, clear yellow. Hey, what's up, Araceli? And what you call it? I think that's when they look the best. You can they taste the best too. I think I like the consistency. I don't like when they're hard and stuff. Hey Courtney, we are making Buldak spicy ramen. It's my first time doing it, but we're adding our own ingredients to kind of, you know, elevate it a little bit. We're gonna make it look a lot better than just noodles and hot chili paste. It looks like. Again, this is my first time. People say that this isn't the. Oh, it says right on there, stir-fried ramen. So, okay, cool. Well, whatever. We're gonna make stir-fried ramen with vegetables and all this other kinds of stuff. So we're just waiting for this to get done, and then we're gonna cook our ramen. Yeah, I'm trying to chef it up a little bit. It isn't too spicy? Oh, that's good. So my girlfriend, who's sometimes on the stream, she thinks certain kinds of ketchup are spicy. So when I'm cooking stuff, I gotta make sure I gotta test it out beforehand to make sure it's not, you know, crazy spicy. Because like a little bit of spicy to her would be overboard. So we can't do too much. All right, so we are at almost 6 minutes now. Okay. We'll stir up our veggies just a little bit. Mushrooms are getting soft in here. Enoki mushrooms, and we're doing bok choy in here. I'm gonna pull this pretty soon because I don't want the bok choy to get too, like, I don't know, too overdone, I guess. What's everyone eating tonight? What's your favorite foods, or what's your favorite kind of ramen? Okay, so 7, 10, 11, 12. Okay. So about 3 more minutes. Over here. An ice. We got to make an ice bath for our eggs. So we're going to grab some ice. So we're gonna add some ice, and we're gonna add some water to the ice, obviously. And then we're gonna put our eggs in there as soon as they're done because we don't want them to get hard boiled. Don't burn the house down. I'll try not to. No promises. My tip to what? I get some cold water. There we go. Okay, so we have our ice bath done, and you only have to put the ice bath, or sorry, the eggs in the ice bath for maybe about a minute, and that should stop the cooking process, and that should leave our eggs intact. So we're kind of just gonna eyeball this. We're gonna give it about 30 more seconds. So once the timer gets to about 15 minutes on the stream, we will pull that. I'm gonna do these now. These look like they're good. Okay. We'll put these into my strainer off to the side. How's it going? Okay, that should be done. And we are done with this one so far. Whew. Tried some fufu with some soup. I don't know if you know what that is. Yeah, Courtney, I know. I think I know what fufu is. That's an African kind of it's like almost a doughy rice mixture or something like that. I don't know exactly what it is. Fufu, it's the same as cilantro. You either love it or hate it. No middle colors. Yeah, cilantro, I love it. But apparently there's a group of people who feel like it tastes like dish soap or something like that. I don't know. I'm thankful that I'm not one of those people because I love cilantro. It makes everything taste so much fresh, or so much more fresh. It's kind of cool because we used it a lot because I'm Mexican. We used it a lot in our dishes growing up, but then they also use it in a lot of Asian dishes as well. All right, this is boiling. All right, so we are gonna go ahead with our buldak, our ramen. We're gonna put this in. Okay, so it says to cook for 5 minutes, so 5 minutes at 6:19, so we'll pull at 21:19. Okay. Then we have to, forgot there's more. Take 8 tablespoons of water. Wow. And just said, is that like half a cup or something? Could have made that any more easier. All right. So our eggs are probably pretty good, but I'm gonna leave them in there just a little longer. You look more Filipino. I get that. I get that. My cousin looks very, very Asian. Yeah, she just looks Asian. We always called her Chinese when we were growing up. But yeah. So yeah, it tastes like soap. It's a Nigerian dish. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I've been to Kenya and I never had fufu, obviously, because it's a Nigerian dish. But a lot of Nigerian people go over to Kenya and visit and stuff. But yeah, I look Filipino. I love that. So my friends tell me all the time as well. All right, these are looking pretty good. All right, this way. We're gonna get our stuff ready. Oh, son of a bitch. Wow, that's when you don't pay attention and you leave this thing on there. Crap. Damn it. Should have been a cowboy. Alright. Not good, guys. Kenya's fire. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, it is. Have you ever been to Kenya? And what parts did you go to? Alright, so it's time for our pan. Ooh, I should have been a cowboy. Alright, we're gonna take another pan, we're gonna put it on high. We're gonna put it over here. Apparently we have to stir fry this for a little bit. So we have our choices of oil. What do you think we should use? Should we use avocado oil? Should we use olive oil? Or toasted sesame? I think we use the toasted sesame. But yeah. 100% sure. Oh yeah, we still got 2 minutes on these guys left. I used to go to the school that had like its own like little, it wasn't, or they offered ramen noodle as one of the options for lunch, and we didn't know any better, so we thought it was delicious, so we would eat it like a few times a week, and it was really good. But we had the normal beef and chicken flavors from Mara-chan, and those are often really good. I used to eat it, or I used to cook it with as little water as I could while still making it edible, like cooked and stuff. So it was more like, it wasn't like a soup. It wasn't ramen noodle soup. It was more like just seasoned noodles and like a little paste in there. I liked it a lot. Neutral oil and a bit of toasted sesame oil because it's too invasive. Get back in culinary class. Never been to culinary class, dude. Just making dinner. All right. What time is it? Yeah. I never wanted to be like a chef or like a line cook or anything like that. I worked as a server for a while, and every time I would go back there, the kitchen was super hot. So I never wanted to be in an environment where everything's hot and you're being rushed for everything. Everyone's like, oh, can I get this? Can I get this? Can I get this? And you got to be calm, cool, and collected in the worst possible environment for that. So wasn't trying to do it. Okay, neutral oil. I think that's avocado oil, right? Oh. Turn this off, and we're going to get rid of, and we're going to strain our noodles. Ooh, I should have been a cowboy. Right there. What are you cooking? Francine, I'm making Buldak Ramen. Buldak Ramen. So now we have to stir fry this. So we're gonna try this. All I got is this stuff right now, so you're just gonna have to deal with it. The spray kind, and then we're gonna use a touch of sesame oil. There we go. Now, give that a little swirl. I should probably get that in the shot, hey? There we go. And then we're going to get our ingredients. I'm gonna toss those in. Okay. Let me just see quick how long I'm supposed to do this for. Ooh, I should have been a cowboy. All right, here we go. Dump this back in. Woo. Put some water in there. Water and oil. They don't mix, but apparently I'm supposed to do it for this. If you're new here, we're making Buldak spicy ramen. Ooh, there goes the sauce. Ooh. Oh, it's hot. A deep red color. All right, we're gonna get the mix in, otherwise it's gonna burn. If I want to eat healthy, I have to cook myself. That's right. If you want to eat healthy, you gotta cook things yourself. Otherwise, you don't know the proportion size, and you're kind of just guessing at this point on, like, you know, how many calories are in everything. But yeah, but you can do it though. Like, I mean, eating healthy is just, you know, you just gotta put some effort into it. You just gotta like find a calorie tracker. That's how I did it before. But yeah, it's just something you gotta learn and something you gotta work on. But anything can be learned, so you can do it. Ooh. Oh, that smells good. Damn. We're gonna cook some of this oil down, just so it's not like dripping. I don't like that. Let's try this stuff. Holy shit. No, it's not that spicy. Oof. It's got a lot of flavor though. Holy crap, it really stains your hand. I got it on my hand and my hands are a little orange. Okay, we're gonna take this off because I think this is about good. Yeah, we don't want it sticking to the bottom either. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna get a bowl and plate this up. Alright, here we go. Gotta get all those little mushrooms out of there. I like those. All right. Chad, this whole thing smells so good. So here's our noodle bowl so far. Add some kimchi if you got some. That's a good idea. It's a good idea, but I do only, oh shoot, we got these pepper flakes. Not sure if I want to add all these pepper flakes. Are they pepper flakes? They are flakes. Huh. All right, whatever. Let's dump it in. Oh, they have sesame seeds in here already. Okay, cool. Nice. All right, so let's check out our eggs, see if we did this right. All right. I'll bring you guys over here. We can get away from this stove that's extremely hot. Oh, I should have been. Kimchi. Okay, so the kimchi I have is probably too old to be eaten. I bought it a long time ago, and I used it for, I think, 1 or 2 dishes. I wasn't a huge fan. Or was I? I don't remember, but I just know that I didn't have like a whole lot of things to use kimchi for. Let's get the crack in this guy. All right, hopefully we didn't break it too much. Here we go. You can see this incredibly entertaining shot of me peeling this egg. Are eggs super expensive for everyone else too? I think we got this one. I live in Wisconsin, so it's not like overly expensive. But I think this one was like $8.99 for 18. Was it 18 eggs? Yeah, 18 eggs probably. All right, got one done. Oop. I saw on a video one time there's a trick to this. Like you make a hole or 2 holes and you blow on it and the whole shell comes off or something. I don't know. But we did that pretty quick. I'm gonna give them a quick rinse so we get all the shells off. And they feel pretty good. So to tell if you did it right, they should be like a little squishy and like a little like bouncy, like when you go like that, or when you squeeze them. That's what she said. All right. Okay, let's see if we did this right. What do we chop with this? I don't trust those raw mushrooms and whatever I cut off of them. Okay. Oh, shit. Wish I understood what that meant. Okay, so egg, knife. Well, so you don't need a really sharp knife to do this. I don't know why I'm using this. There we go. I have a very delicate touch, but you know, if you don't use just like a normal butter knife. Okay, so we got it pretty good. I would, actually, I don't know how it would be any better because I still see runny yolk right there, so. I'd like it if the yolk was translucent. It is for the most part, but could have pulled them out just a second or two early. Okay, see this one? Still runny. Way you cut eggs is so tough, bro. Yeah, I know. I'm out of practice. I haven't done ramen in a while. All right. And that's really only the time I eat eggs besides breakfast or when I just throw them in the pan and heat them up. Here we go. So we're gonna put these on our thing. Well, let's make this look a little better. Get a spoon. Measure this around. Hey, what's going on? We're making ramen tonight. What are you guys eating? Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't need 4 eggs, 4 pieces of egg in here. I think 2 would have been enough. But here we go. Here is the finished product right here. Here's our ramen. So I think it looks pretty good. I'm excited to see what this tastes like though. So we're gonna dig in. A whole lot of dishes to do after this. So we're gonna enjoy this and then we're gonna get to work. Holy crap. I just had like a little piece with a lot of oil on it. It's kind of spicy, not gonna lie. It's pretty good. It's definitely got some heat to it, for sure. But yeah, what kind of ramen do you guys like? What's your favorite flavor of ramen? Or what's your favorite topping? That's a better question. My thing is the eggs. If you do them right. They're good for the most part. Oh yeah, the mushrooms are good. I forgot about those. Hold on, let's dig down here and get some. These are the enoki mushrooms. Enoki? Yeah. So good. Not gonna lie, these are a little hot. So I think the girlfriend is gonna approve of these. For her at least. Yeah, but for the most part, it's pretty good. But that is your ramen. That's what you can expect from these Buldak spicy ramens. The original flavor, I did the black package, was a stir fry kind of thing, so you're gonna have to stir fry it a little bit, so just remember that. Remember, my vegetables that I used were the bok choy, the sesame seeds, and whatever the pack was, the eggs in there, and then I had enoki mushrooms at the bottom too. You can't really see those. I tried to mix them in as best I can, but they are very tiny. See them? Yeah, these are pretty good. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna enjoy this food and get to washing these dishes. But appreciate you coming by. Hey, if you're still here, do me a favor. It really helps out. Like the stream, subscribe if you like seeing videos like this, and I'm gonna bring you something new next time. Yeah, we'll figure it out.